Now listen, this video is about none other than Miss Cardi B, okay? Now you guys do know that there is a trailer that was released to like a documentary that is seemingly about Miss Cardi B and how much of an amazing rapper she has been, and she has no fear for anyone. She's this amazing rapper, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. And we're also going to talk about her going back and forth with Ray Monte over him calling her Mexican or something like that. Okay. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. Now, first of all, let's talk about the documentary. You guys know that I was away, but I still feel that I definitely have to, give my 2 cents about this. So, yes, you guys, Miss Cardi, like I said, has got a new documentary that is coming out. Shout out to her, kudos to her team. But now, the thing that is worrying is in the trailer, there is Nicki Minaj. And do I think that it's a mistake that they decided to insert Nicki Minaj in that trailer? Absolutely not, because they know that that's the only way that this documentary is going to get some attention. Throw in Miss Petty in that documentary, and people are obviously going to click in there, and they are going to want to watch, this documentary. Now, do I feel like a documentary on Cardi B is necessary? Absolutely not. She hasn't even been in the game that long to deserve a documentary. Like, come on. Like, make it make sense. Now, do I find it weird that all of a sudden there's a Cardi documentary after Nicki Minaj actually said that she's going to be having another documentary coming out? Absolutely not. Now, do I see Nicki Minaj playing checkers because I remember people kept on saying, oh, where's the documentary? Where's the documentary? I think maybe a little birdie told Nicki Minaj that she who must not be named, had a documentary coming out, and then Nicki made a decision to hold on to her own documentary so that they do their thing and then she does her own thing, because she who must not be named is well known for copying Nicki Minaj, and I think this was basically Nicki Minaj playing checkers by her basically not releasing her documentary. Now, it's playing on Tubi, you guys. I mean, that should tell you a lot about the quality. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be shady, but like, the documentary is going to be out on Tubi, where exactly I feel like it's very befitting, because it's a joke, if you ask me, in my own opinion. And the way that those guys were praising her, I'm like, are you guys even, oh, Cardi is this, Cardi is that? And are you going to include the shoe throwing thing? Like, the trailer made it seem like the storyline is centered around Nicki Minaj. And honestly speaking, now I get why she who must not be named also gets mad each time that she gets compared to Nicki Minaj, or each time that Nicki Minaj is brought up, because clearly Nicki Minaj is the standard of female rap, and she cannot get any attention or any hype without the name of Nicki Minaj being brought up. And I see now why she gets so mad, to the point of maybe even confronting Nori, about, that entire comparison and things like that. So you guys, I don't know, do hope into the comment section. Let me know if you also are like, looking forward to the documentary. I hope this is not part of a rollout, but do I think that it is part of a rollout? I think it is, in my own opinion. I think maybe they just want to see how people are going to react to the documentary, so that they can test the temperatures and see how the album is probably going to do. Well, that's just my opinion, you guys. So do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about this Tubi documentary, okay? Personally, I'm just like leave the Nicki Minaj out of it. Like, why don't you try making a documentary, leaving out Nicki Minaj out of your documentary, and let's see how you actually do by yourself without, Nicki Minaj involved. Because at this point, it has got to be embarrassing, okay? It has to be embarrassing. That lady's not bothering you anymore. Like, she's literally minding her business. You threw a shoe at her. She didn't, throw a punch back at you. And now you just want to move around, bringing her up in your documentaries, selling your stuff through her name. Like, move away, man. Like, we are so exhausted by this entire situation. It's getting tiring. Okay, now moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about. I am still going to be talking about Cardi B and Ray Monte. It seems like they had a little back and forth on Twitter after she clearly, was calling him a pest on her DL. She was calling this man a pest because allegedly he had speculated that she was Mexican and she's actually Dominican. So, like, I guess that did not sit right with her enough for her to start calling this man a pest. Okay, and in usual Cardi style, okay, she was denying that she DM'd this man. This man actually said, you know what, you actually messaged me. I didn't know this was about me until I actually saw a message from you. And then she goes ahead in exactly Cardi B style, denying that she had DM'd the man. And unfortunately for her, the man had the receipt. He had taken the screenshot. So she was basically saying, oh, I didn't DM you. And then the man was like, oh, well, I will show the world, the message request that actually came into my DM, and you had a ton of things to say, and now you're denying it. And so what had happened, apparently, or clearly, or allegedly, whatever way you want to put it, as long as you guys get what I'm trying to say, okay? So what had happened is that she unsent the message that she had sent to the man, and then she started acting like she didn't know what the man was talking about. And then people had then discovered that this man had previously shown Nicki Minaj love, shouted her out, and in usual Cardi style, that probably bothered her, and that's why she decided to pick a fight with him to make it seem like Nicki Minaj is putting up people to go against her. And at this point, it's only getting sadder by the day, okay? So you guys, I don't know, do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Now, personally, I'm even confused about is how does she Nicki Minaj some love? I'm like, she's so weird for doing stuff like that, if you guys ask me. He didn't. Like, in my own opinion, I feel like so that's just wild. Like, who Googles themselves to look for negative comments? And I'm like, who does that? You guys, in my own opinion, I feel like that's just wild. I feel like that's crazy. But hey, that's just my opinion, you guys. So do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that entire situation. Do you think that, well, our girl actually basically Googles herself to pick fights with Barbz, or is this part of her album rollout? Hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that. Now, just a gentle reminder, since I have been away for a long time, I just wanted to say that, you know what, at the end of the day, we can all agree to disagree. You can air out your opinions without actually cussing each other out in the comment section. That's what I always advocate for. I feel like as long as you can defend your argument without disrespecting the next person or going under someone else's comment, I feel like on this channel we can coexist with our different opinions, because at the end of the day, we all have our favorites. Now, it's not practical to force me to want your favorite or to like your favorite, because I like who I like, you like who you like, and that's fine, okay? Thank you for watching, and until my next one, see you.